These gentlemen right here are the participants in the first top 8 competition. Okay, so I've spoken about the top 8 previously on this channel. In that video I discussed the possibility of the WAL associated arm wrestlers would not be present in the top 8 because of contract issues, and it seems that that turned out to be the case. But before we talk about the arm wrestlers who are not going to be in the competition, let's talk about the ones that are. Some of these have already been announced and verified for a long time, but I think I'll run through the lot just because. So the champions are Syplenkov, Russia, Saganashvili, Georgia, Kvikvinia, Georgia, Babayev, Ukraine, and the contenders Trubin, Kazakhstan, Bresnan, USA, Kurdesha, Poland, Prudnik, Ukraine. And what champions and contenders mean, well, very simplified, it means that someone from the champions bracket will be faced up against someone from the contenders bracket in the first stage. After that, the brackets will be divided into winners and losers. If you want a more detailed explanation, check out my previous video of the top 8. There will be a link in the end of this video and also down in the description. Anyway, as you have probably noticed, the geographical representation is very narrow. I mean, the whole point as I see it was to finally be able to determine who is the best arm wrestler on the planet. Now, with some exceptions, it's basically who is the best in Eastern Europe. But don't get me wrong, I still believe that these two guys are the top 2 in the world anyway, but that isn't the point. So yeah, the WAL competitors who were invited and actually wanted to participate are Larrat, Chaffe and Todd. And man, I am so bummed out about the fact that they will not be around. Especially Chaffe, after his recent dominant win against Kvikvinia. I think that if he was to participate, he would end up in the top 3 for sure. I know a lot of people, including me, are very upset by this outcome. I mean, this was the opportunity to unite the world of arm wrestling, to create something global and unique. Instead, we got a heavily downgraded version. There have been negotiations, and those have failed. I'm not going to point fingers at which organization is at fault here, however, feel free to make that a discussion in the comment section down below. Originally, there were plans for some transitional fights before the tournament. Trubin, Bresnan, Prudnik and Kurdesha would participate in those. However, with Chaffe, Todd and Larrat gone, they will now start directly in the top 8 in the contenders bracket. Okay, so which champion and contender who will fight in the first stage will be determined by a draw. That hasn't happened yet, so there isn't much point in doing predictions just yet. But I will, however, go out and say that these two will fight for the first place in the last stage. And it will be the match of the year, for sure. Anyway, how disappointed are you that the negotiations went south, and who do you think will stand as grand champion in the end? Comment down below. Also make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I just reached my first goal of 1000 subscribers, and I am very thankful for all the support. I am the Armsport Gamer. Until next time.